All right, we want to take you live now to Kyiv, where BBC News correspondent Joe Inwood is standing by. Joe, once again, it is good to see you again. Let us start with this sort of economic attack that Russia is taking with Poland and Bulgaria. As we just heard, they've refused to pay for their natural gas in rubles, and so Putin has decided to cut off their supplies. How is Poland and Bulgaria reacting?
In a word, they're saying this is blackmail, that Russia is using the economic leverage that it has because it supplies so many raw materials, it supplies gas, it supplies oil, and it's using that economic leverage to achieve political aims. Now, of course, large amounts of Europe have really united behind the Ukrainian cause. They've not just criticized Russia, but they've also supported Ukraine in its war efforts. And obviously, they think that this is Russia's way of getting revenge. Now, contrary to that, other people might say that maybe Europe shouldn't have become so reliant on oil and gas from Russia, and this is the inevitable consequence of that dependency.
Yeah, indeed, and I know Poland has been trying to decrease its reliance on Russian oil and gas for a while now. So speaking of Europe rallying around Ukraine, we learned yesterday that Germany will now send armored anti-aircraft vehicles to Ukraine. This is a change, a shift for Germany, which is sort of holding back. Can we talk about why Germany is choosing to do this now?
Yeah, the German government has been seen as one of the holdouts, one of the governments who are not supporting Ukraine quite as much as many other European nations. And this was because they've had a policy for many years of engaging with Russia, of trying to change Russia through economic means, through trade. And I think they've invested so much in that. It's one of the reasons that Germany is so dependent on oil and gas, because they thought that they could create change from within, a kind of change of consensus. And I think probably just there's been a critical mass of pressure on the Germans. It's become so evident that the rest of their allies, the rest of the NATO countries of Europe, and of course countries in North America, just see Russia as beyond the pale now, that this policy that the Germans have of trying to engage and change through trade, well, that's not sustainable anymore. And so finally they've had to throw their lot all in with the European allies and with the Americans and supply heavy weaponry, the sort of weaponry that before they didn't want to give to the Ukrainians for fear of antagonizing Moscow.
So, speaking of that, yesterday was actually a pretty busy day when it came to diplomacy in regards to this war. The UN Secretary General sat down with Russian President Vladimir Putin yesterday. He is due to sit down with the Ukrainian President Zelensky tomorrow. Though we know, we talked about this yesterday, Joe, President Zelensky was not happy about the idea that Vladimir Putin would be the first one that he was meeting before sitting down with Ukraine.
Yeah, absolutely. And his thinking was that they needed to see the problem. They needed to see the place where this conflict was having a disastrous impact first, and then take those findings, those learnings, and put them to President Putin. Now, of course, he's done it the other way round. He's been to the place where the solution could be found before the problem. I think, however, President Zelensky, he's a pragmatic man. He's going to put that aside, and he will be trying to engage constructively. I think, really, though, the problem is this doesn't need to come. The change, the diplomatic consensus doesn't need to be found here. It needs to be found in Moscow. And I think yesterday we didn't get any of that. We saw a clear picture that there are two sides here with very, very different perspectives on where this conflict has come from and where it should be going.
Yeah, I think that you make a great point there. It is Vladimir Putin who can end this war in an instant, which may explain why there's so much attention on him right now. Joe, thank you very much.